Doctors are stunned by what onions actually do for blood sugar. Forget the miracle cure videos you've seen. This is your AI-generated voice at Bio-Nexus. Forget the wild claims about a single recipe that can destroy diabetes overnight. We're not doing that here. But what if I told you that a simple, everyday onion yep, the one sitting on your kitchen counter right now, could offer some real, scientifically backed support for your blood sugar and heart health? What if I told you that many doctors and scientists are genuinely intrigued, not by magic, but by the very real power of the compounds packed inside this humble vegetable? In this video, we're cutting through the noise. We're not going to make promises that science can't back up. Instead, we're going to look at what the research actually says about how onions can be a powerful part of a healthy lifestyle to help manage blood glucose and protect your heart. The reality is more interesting than the fiction. The problem, a modern-day health crisis. Let's be honest, trying to manage blood sugar in our modern world can feel like an uphill battle. Millions of people are struggling with high blood sugar, which can kick off a domino effect of serious health problems, from constant energy crashes and nerve damage to a much higher risk for heart disease and stroke. It is a quiet epidemic that is affecting so many of us and the people we love. And when you look for help online, what do you get? A confusing mess of information. You find miracle cures, secret potions, and self-proclaimed experts promising to fix decades of health issues with one weird trick. It's not just confusing, it's dangerous. This kind of misinformation can steer people away from the proven strategies that actually work and create a deep distrust in real food-based approaches. This is where the onion comes in, not as a magic bullet, but as a legitimate, evidence-supported ally on your health journey. It is time to separate the facts from the fantasy and understand the genuine biological power locked inside this everyday vegetable, the credibility builder that actually promise. So, what makes an onion so special? Why are researchers dedicating entire studies to it? It's not magic, it's chemistry. Onions are loaded with powerful compounds, but two types in particular stand out in scientific research for their interesting effects on our metabolism. The first are flavonoids especially a superstar antioxidant called quercetin. You might have heard of it, but you probably don't know just how much it can do. Red onions, specifically, are packed with the stuff. The second are potent sulfur compounds These are what give onions that sharp, pungent smell and what make your eyes water. But those same compounds are also responsible for some of their most impressive health benefits, particularly when it comes to blood sugar and cholesterol. Now, this isn't just speculation. It's based on a growing body of research, from lab studies to animal trials and some promising human studies. It's crucial to know that a lot of the strongest evidence so far comes from animal research, but the results are compelling enough to get scientists excited. So let's break down the three main ways these compounds appear to work. Benefit number 1, the blood sugar balancer. Quercetin's power first. Let's talk about quercetin and its effect on blood sugar. When your blood sugar is high, it's often because your body isn't making enough insulin, or it can't use its insulin effectively, a condition we call insulin resistance. This is where quercetin seems to step in. Research suggests quercetin tackles this from a few different angles. One of its main jobs seems to be protecting the insulin-producing beta cells in your pancreas from damage. Oxidative stress and inflammation are the enemies of these delicate cells, and quercetin is a potent antioxidant that fights both. By guarding these tiny factories, it helps make sure your body can produce the insulin it needs. But that's not all. Studies suggest quercetin may also directly influence how your body uses sugar. It could help ramp up insulin secretion and improve how well your cells take in glucose from the blood. That means sugar gets moved into your muscles and liver for energy, instead of hanging around in your bloodstream causing problems. Some animal studies even suggest it helps regulate key enzymes in the liver, basically telling your body to slow down its own sugar production when it's not needed. These effects can be pretty noticeable in animal models. In one study, diabetic rats that were fed a diet with onion powder had significantly lower fasting blood sugar. While we still need more large-scale human trials to pin down the exact dosage and effects for people, the evidence points to quercetin being a key player in the onion's potential. Benefit number 2, the heart's guardian, a shield for your cardiovascular system. Your blood sugar and heart health are completely connected. High blood sugar can damage blood vessels and lead to higher levels of bad cholesterol and triglycerides, all major risk factors for heart disease. So, any food that helps with blood sugar is already a friend to your heart, but onions seem to go a step further. The compounds in onions appear to directly support your cardiovascular system. For example, a scientific review and meta-analysis from 2024, which pools data from multiple studies, found a link between onion supplementation and improvements in several key markers. The analysis suggested it was associated with lower body fat, reduced LDL, the bad cholesterol, and lower total cholesterol, while also being linked to higher HDL, the good, protective cholesterol. How does it do this? Again, quercetin seems to play a big part. Its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory abilities are vital. Inflammation is a major driver of atherosclerosis, which is plaque buildup in your arteries. By fighting inflammation, quercetin may help keep your arteries clear and flexible. On top of that, some studies indicate quercetin may help stop LDL cholesterol from oxidizing, a critical first step in the formation of artery clogging plaque. And it's not just about cholesterol. That same 2024 review found that onion intake was linked to a significant improvement in systolic blood pressure. While this is all very promising, remember that much of this is preliminary. Still, protecting your blood vessels, improving your cholesterol profile, and helping maintain healthy blood pressure, it seems the humble onion might contribute to all three. Benefit number 3, the unsung hero, sulfur's secret role. Now, let's talk about those pungent sulfur compounds. They might make you cry, but they could be doing your body a lot of good. Researchers are looking into how these compounds, with names like allyl propyl disulfide, might have their own unique ways of helping to regulate blood sugar. One of the most fascinating theories scientists are exploring is that these sulfur compounds might compete with insulin for breakdown sites in the liver. Think of it this way: your liver is constantly clearing out used insulin. If these onion compounds can distract the liver for a bit, it could mean more free, active insulin stays in your bloodstream for longer. For someone whose body struggles with blood sugar, having more available insulin is a huge plus. On top of that, some studies suggest these sulfur compounds may also help encourage the pancreas to produce more insulin in the first place. So you could get a double whammy: more insulin production and a longer active life for the insulin you have. These same sulfur compounds are also linked to heart benefits, with some research suggesting they can help slow down the body's production of unhealthy cholesterol. Actionable advice: putting the power of onions to work. So, how can you actually put this to use? You don't need to eat mountains of onions. The real secret: just consistently work them into a balanced, healthy diet. First up, the raw versus cooked debate. The truth is, both are good for you. Raw onions will give you the highest levels of those sulfur compounds, since heat can break them down. So, adding thinly sliced red onion to salads, sandwiches, and salsas is a fantastic way to get that full punch. However, cooking can actually make the quercetin easier for your body to absorb. The key is how you cook it. Boiling onions can make some of the quercetin leak into the water, so if you do boil them, try to use the broth like in a soup or stew. A light saute, stir fry, or roast seems to keep the quercetin intact really well. When you're at the store, remember that red onions tend to have the highest concentration of quercetin and other antioxidants. But all onions are good for you, so feel free to mix it up with yellow, white, or shallots. Variety is a great thing. The goal is simple. Just eat more onions. Add them to your morning omelet. Toss them in your lunchtime salad. Make them a foundation for your soups, stews, and stir-fries at dinner. They're a low-calorie, high-nutrient way to add incredible flavor and a ton of health-promoting compounds to your meals. So, let's be perfectly clear. Are onions a miracle cure for diabetes? Absolutely not. There is no such thing, and onions are not a replacement for medical treatment, a healthy diet, or an active lifestyle. But is the scientific community intrigued by what these vegetables can actually do? The evidence suggests a clear yes. The compounds in onions offer a fascinating, multi-angled approach to supporting your health. They seem to help protect your insulin-producing cells, improve how your body uses sugar, and guard your heart by improving cholesterol and blood pressure markers. This is the real science-backed power of food. It isn't about hype or fake promises. It's about understanding how simple, everyday ingredients can work with your body. Onions are a perfect example of a humble, powerful, and delicious part of a health-conscious life. If you appreciate this no-hype, evidence-based approach to health, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. We're committed to bringing you information you can actually trust. And hey, share your favorite way to use onions in the comments below. Let's build a community around real, healthy eating. Thanks for watching.